everyone. Happy Wednesday this time.
Because we forgot.
Yeah, we both like it got well into Monday night before I think either of us realized, oh, it's Monday night.
It's Monday.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So
Too much on the going.
our bad. I am using a new streaming setup, so if the audio or anything is particularly weird, please let me know. And I can try to adjust it. I've got you guys over here. So, okay. Well, I think that's all I really need to do. So, let's load back in. Let's see.
All right, we found the damn cat.
Oh my gosh.
In that one puzzle that has several solutions, but it's only one specific one that they accept.
Yeah. And the whole time you're doing it, the cat is meowing at you.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
It was kind of a lot. I mean, I guess welcome to cat life, where they make a noise every like 3 seconds, but oof. Yeah, so we just solved this puzzle, which is one Lauren was talking about, because it has multiple solutions, but the game apparently only accepts one solution. So yeah, that's fun. All right, we found a secret passageway and we're going in.
Leo might be in trouble. I need to report this as soon as possible.
Oh.
Where am I?
Where am I indeed? Oop, ma'am?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nancy?
Oh my god.
Nancy.
Oh my god.
What? Is this just
I gotta
gas?
find a way out.
Or is this like smoke monsters? Ooh, I hate that. Why is that happening?
I know, I was like, all of a sudden we're in a Marvel movie, and this is like a monster coming after us, but I think it's more like someone's trying to kill us with gas.
Well, good thing Nancy can sprint at like the speed of like an Olympic athlete. Is this way unlocked? Aha!
But I want to go back in there.
I know. I felt like there was probably a good amount of stuff to see in there.
Dobry den, tady policie České
Dobrý
republiky.
den.
I hope you understand English. I'd like to report a possible missing person, the Dean of St. Vitus Cathedral. I was set to meet with him, but he didn't show.
Why do you believe he is missing?
I went to his office to meet him, and
Honestly,
he wasn't
Nancy,
there.
that was
And I
not-
found a secret passage in his office, and his cat was trapped behind it. I noticed one of his playing cards on the ground in the tunnel, but was chased away before I could look any closer by what I assume was a person.
Or a
secret
smoke monster.
passage? Who is this?
My name is Nancy Drew.
The detective?
What?
Yes, I can verify my
Wait,
identity.
you know
if
who
you'd
we
like.
are?
How?
That won't be necessary. The passages underneath the city are not serviced and are very dangerous. Only a few are accessed by tour groups. Recently, floods have destroyed many of the passageways. Do not go back inside.
How do the police know who we
All
are?
right.
We will
I know,
send
that's
an
crazy.
officer to the dean's workplace and home.
Thank you. I also
Maybe they
found a
couldn't
plane
figure out how to
ticket
make
on
her
his
sound
desk,
credible,
and he
so they
did
just-
mention he was going out of town.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Can you
are.
check additional records to see if he took a different flight?
Yes, we can.
Great. That's all I can ask.
Would you like to file a report regarding the man who chased you?
No. I know something was there, but I would like to keep focus on the Dean.
Okay. We will call back this number once we have something to report.
Okay, wow, that's like the most helpful police ever.
Yeah. No kidding.
Like normally they'd just be like, "Oh, he didn't show up for your meeting. I'm sorry, goodbye."
Yeah, I don't feel like they usually give a shit. Alright, well, what is this message? Meet me at the cafe. I'll be waiting. I mean, okay, I guess we can go do that. Hello? Ma'am?
What's up, you rude lady?
Adela, what's wrong?
It's my computer. I got this scary pop-up, and now it won't
Look at
respond to
us.
anything I do.
Let me take a look.
Why are you asking us
I
about it?
recognize this handiwork. Someone has tried harder this time. Let's see what I can do.
Actions left 31. Oof, okay. So we have to get these, so... What is... I guess we have to get the key in order to unlock this?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I already feel like I fucked up. Okay. I think I can't go down. Oh.
Yep.
How do we get... Okay, so if we push this one over and this one down, but then I don't think there's a way to get these out of the way. Unless I'm mistaken, but I don't think I can move either of those now. So maybe we do this, and then it can't be that one that we push down.
Yeah, can you push that one over?
Yeah. Should we bring this one like that? Um. If we were to push do that because then we won't be able to move it. Okay, how do we do that in less moves? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Still not. Is there a faster way to do that?
No, because I feel like either way you have to like go across the board.
Right. You can't push two of these that are together, right? The orange ones. I think when they're touching, like I can't push two of them.
I don't know. If they've got somewhere to go, I don't see why you couldn't, but Oh, heck yeah. Good job.
Oh my gosh.
2 more.
Okay. All right, we did it. All right.
Like a
So yeah,
staircase.
can I cannot push 2 when they're like that. Okay.
Okay, bummer.
So, I mean, we have to do this. And then
And you
just
that one out of the
repeat
way.
that process, yeah?
I guess so. Oh no.
Yeah,
I guess.
Oh, I guess if you push one of those onto it, it doesn't let you.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I feel like probably the blue one next, which would be push this over 1 or 2. No, I think. Do I want push this one over? I push this one over and this one down.
But then, did you block off the blue? Is that a fuck up too? Or can I move this one? I mean, that's just way too many moves. So if I push this one to the right. Oh, what? Really? Oh my gosh.
Oh
Okay.
wait, no, that was wrong.
Really make every move count.
Yeah. I forgot it how I did this. Oh my god. Up, over, up.
Up over thing again.
That.
And then up and left.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oops.
Okay, nice. What the? This is insanity. I feel like that's the only thing for it is to just start.
Yeah, you just gotta start moving stuff around. But then I've already cut myself off from it up there, I think.
Oh. Unless you went all the way around, which would be too many moves. We try going to the right first?
I was doing that originally, yeah.
Oh, were you? Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I could come down from the top and get that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this.
Uh-huh.
If I go right here, though, I can't get this one. No, yes, I can.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Here you go.
okay,
Yeah.
that one was
Yeah,
easier than the
funny.
other two. I feel
Where
like.
did you learn that?
It's overwhelming to look at.
Yeah.
Apparat's shopkeeper taught me. I had a similar problem and went to her for help.
Do you have an update?
The theft of your jewels may have been a launch pad, a dry run, for stealing what they're really after.
And what do you believe that is?
I hear the crown jewels are going on display. A rare occasion.
Is it possible? I don't know that there is a connection, but the gems in my mother's necklace are from the same era as the crown jewels. They wouldn't even be fake. They could reasonably be used as a convincing substitute for the real royal jewels. When would they strike?
Within a number of days. They must have a plan for getting all 7 keys.
Well, we have one of
You
them.
know the history.
I do have one of
I would
them.
expect nothing less of you. They would
Which
not
makes us
need
even
all
more of a
7
target than we
official
are
keys
usually.
if they make their own.
Yeah.
How could they do that?
For centuries, alchemists were part of the royal courts. If King Leopold II's royal alchemist made the original keys, the plans may still be in his workshop.
You really do know your history. The workshop must be long gone by now.
No. It's the one.
If it exists
by the
anywhere,
thing.
I imagine it would be somewhere around the castle complex.
Have you had this trouble before?
Have you had this kind of computer trouble before?
No, not to my knowledge.
Whoever tampered with our computers wanted us to know.
Yes, the thoughts crossed my mind.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
Yes, but this is a history lesson. We do not have Residente today.
What makes you so sure?
They have done nothing in decades. You waste your time with this.
Okay.
I'll see what more I can find and let you know.
Well, if it would stop a greater crime, then please continue.
I will. Thank you.
Wait. We didn't get her jewels back, so
Yeah, no, we did not.
done with her either, right?
No, yeah, not for like a while.
Old Prague, probably the puppet guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I also know we're not supposed to go back in the tunnels, but I really want to go back in the tunnels.
I know. The urge to do that is very high. Okay. Why do I feel like he's gonna make us do the play thing again?
You just missed today's play.
Ah.
Actually, you didn't. It was the same as yesterday's.
I wondered if you'd still be here. I had a few history questions for you.
Lay them on me.
Oh boy.
Did you finish the Residente script?
It's still a work in progress. I'm not really sure how to end it,
Why is that?
because the Residente haven't finished yet.
Most people I spoke with believe the Residente disbanded quite a long time ago.
I'm not most people.
You have a lot of puppets. How many do you have?
10 in total. King Maria Theresa is my newest addition.
Why
I
did we
couldn't
ask
resist
that
making her the star of the
I
show.
know. I don't know why Nancy cares all that much.
Are you sure you only have 10? You mentioned to Merrick you were waiting for him to repair your 12th puppet.
Why does that matter, though?
Did I say
Why
that?
does
You
that
must have
matter?
misheard me. I meant 10.
But Maria Theresa starred in your show. She didn't need repair.
I'm an actor. I'm not very good with numbers. You know who I meant.
Well, I'm
Yes,
too dumb to know why that's
I
important.
suspect he did.
Is he gonna like do some shocking political show or something he doesn't want people to know about?
Who knows?
Do you believe alchemy still has a place in today's world?
The alchemy of those days is a dying art. Like my marionettes. Sometimes I think leaving the past in the past might be simpler.
Why is it a problem? You're keeping your traditions alive.
I might have been better off sticking with video games.
Okay.
Do you know specifically who originally made the Seven Keys?
Yes, it is said that Leopold II's royal alchemist made them. Alchemy was a science back then, and kings kept alchemists in their court. You can see evidence of this all over Prague, down to the smallest detail. Nothing mystical about forging keys, of course.
Do you know his process for forging them?
Merrick knows better than I do. I make marionettes dance, but don't really make them physically. He's a master craftsman. Marionettes, keys, you name it.
Thanks for your
To go
expert
talk
analysis.
To the dude.
I'll keep it all in mind.
Of course. Oh, Nancy, before you go, have you ever read Kafka's Metamorphosis?
No.
Not yet, but I know the story.
Then you know. The real monsters in Prague, they don't always look it.
That's ominous.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go talk to this man.
Dobre den.
Alchemy seems to be a large part of Prague's history and continues to be relevant today. Do you know anything about the alchemists of the old royal courts?
I learned many skills from those times. I fix old marionettes and automatons, but some tricks got lost along the way.
So you can't turn lead into gold?
Ha! I would not be here if I could. I mean, for example, the old case right there.
What about it?
It belonged to an alchemist from centuries ago, sometime during the 16th century. I could never find a way to open it without breaking it. That I won't do.
May I give it a closer look?
Please, be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We will.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You are afraid of them?
Should I be?
No. They would not bother tourists.
It would bother those tourists.
How do you know
Yeah.
that?
Why would they? It
We're the
attracts
worst
the
kind of
wrong
gringo.
attention.
Have you encountered the Residente? Would you know how to reach them?
They don't bother old men either.
Okay.
Do you know how they molded the 7 keys that lock up the crown jewels?
Not molds. Schematics. In those days, they wrought keys in a forge and hammered them into shape. Strong iron made them sturdy, but not the 7 keys. They are more delicate. So they say.
If the schematics for the original keys still exist, where would they be?
Hidden. If they were
How
hidden
do
by
I
the
steal the
alchemists who
crown
made
jewels?
them, they would have locked them away
Very
somewhere they
suspicious
could
question.
never
I know.
be found.
This line of questioning is
But not with a key.
a highly suspicious one.
Then how? Do you think they still exist?
Alchemists were very clever. The schematics could have been destroyed by now.
You have filled a few holes in my knowledge. Thank you.
At least someone is interested in what I know.
You're thinking of Elka? To me, daughter or granddaughter, sometimes spending time together is enough.
Okay,
All right,
Nancy.
Nancy. You need
don't
to
keep
lecture
for
this
that.
man. Okay. Interesting.
Can we open our inventory right now?
I don't think so. I cannot. Just look.
It's weird though.
Can't
is-
go that way.
Why is that drawer open? I wouldn't know anything about that.
Hello.
Okay,
Okay.
just checking.
I mean, we have a key.
Right. How did we get rid of them? Like, why was he gone last time? I know she went to like fix our laptop or something.
It was like after hours.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get another chance to snoop so that we can mess with that box. I'm gonna go back in here. 'Cause I just want to try to go back in the tunnels, even though they were like, they're very dangerous. Stay out of there. What if I don't wanna?
Thank you. We're Nancy Drew, so we will not.
We do what we want. Ah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sad. We can get to them, different way though, right? But there's a gate.
This still feels
Like a thing.
like a thing to me. I don't like that we can't do anything with it. Okay, well.
It really looked like you were just gonna yeet off the balcony.
I
Whee!
feel like we should be able to. It's not like there's gonna be fall damage in this game.
Oh,
Ah, Miss Drew. More questions?
Always.
What can I say? I have an interest in your history.
History is not the problem.
How often do you need to work with the Dean of St. Vitus?
I have tried to work with him on numerous occasions, but his secretary seems to run an unusually tight schedule.
Can you explain why you were so keen to meet with him?
How would you know that?
He invited me to visit him at St. Vitus. I was in the area.
If you must know, I wanted to schedule the inspection appointment at the cathedral. That is all.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You don't need to worry about them. Prague is perfectly safe for tourists.
Have they ever been connected to jewel thefts?
You have an imagination. Perhaps in the past, yes. But now?
What do you know about alchemy?
What do you know about alchemy in the old royal court?
I put the alchemy exhibit together myself.
Is it a personal interest of yours?
The exhibit is over there. I don't have time to talk you through it, but you can go read it yourself. You might not understand it all, so come back and ask questions if you have any.
That's a generous
That was-
offer.
weirdly pointed.
This bothers me. I want to solve that.
That's capital G, capital S, good shit. We're moving on.
Lucky they're not alive. Ew, Nancy. Why would you even say that?
Oh, you again.
Okay. Well.
Out of the left? What does that mean, Kendall? Oh, Ned is talking to
Only out of the left. Oh, my audio is let's see. How do I change that? It might just have to be that way for a second. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Audio. Is that better? Is that both? I think that's both now. Is the rest of the audio also in mono right now? Do you let me, or not in mono right now? Let me just, sorry. He was saying I was only coming out of his left ear.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I fixed that. You and Lauren are quiet compared to the game. Okay, let me bump the game down. Because I can do that all by myself now. Okay, alright, Nancy's talking to Ned. Alright. So that didn't really lead to anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, and us talking to people about
Oh,
this
yeah.
group didn't
It's all
really
coming
do
together.
either. Can we snoop on his puppets?
That's a good question.
Aha.
Oh yeah, Kendall. I asked Kendall to test one of the channel point rewards to see if the sound was working, and the sound is not working. So I have to troubleshoot that later. I have one that it's Kronk from the Emperor's New Groove, and it goes, it's all coming together.
Locked.
Okay.
Right. Didn't we just like use a tool on that last time?
People's Peril. Residente saves serfs from poverty. The struggle to right the wrongs.
Right. And he said he hasn't finished it yet.
Complete list of all marionettes. There are only 10 on here.
Yeah.
Why was he saying 12?
He being weird about that. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else in here that we missed? What is this? This is the first play we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, where does he keep the puppets? They're not in here.
Yeah. Some of them are hanging outside. But
yeah, he's just got them, some of them up here. Use S.
Oh.
And the
No.
crown
Oh.
jewels have been safe in Prague ever since.
Okay, whatever.
Interesting.
Oh? Does that mean something?
Feels like it should.
Not saying anything about it.
Yeah. I love that Nancy's just a vampire. There's a full mirror that we just don't show up in because we can't know what Nancy looks like. All right. What do we have in our inventory? Just certificate of appraisal, the laptop, the snow globe, which we got the key out of.
Looks like a keyhole.
Right? Didn't we?
Looks like a keyhole.
Yeah, we just don't have
Looks like a keyhole.
the right key, I guess.
I guess.
Looks like a keyhole.
Is that how you combine items in this game? Because she wasn't like, that doesn't go there. You know? I don't really see how else you would use it.
Looks like a keyhole. Looks like a keyhole. looks like a keyhole.
Okay. I can't hear her say that again. Okay. Yeah, we have this door over here that's locked that we can't get in,
Yeah.
which bothers me. What are we missing?
Okay.
Let me I have the guide.
Oh yeah.
Which is
Right.
handy dandy. Okay. Scraping noise. Okay, we did the cyber puzzles. It says we can solve the thing now.
Thing.
So we should try the
Thing in there.
Cryptex?
But wouldn't it even not let us pick it up?
No, I think we can pick it up.
Is this him?
Priceless artifact. Don't forget.
Is that because he was like, go look at the alchemy thing? Oh. We couldn't even do that before, could we?
No, we could always move this around because we did this part on the top. But yeah.
Thought before with this?
We were looking at these side symbols and we have I think a book about alchemy. Yeah. So we have these symbols and then we have the symbols
On that poster.
on the poster on the wall, which I believe I have a picture of on my phone. Yeah. Or no, I only have a picture of this. Okay. Okay, so if we pick up this.
Please remember to be careful.
Yeah.
I think
And know what
I
this-
need more information to crack
What?
this one.
What? Are you sure,
Do?
Nancy?
Like what?
Alright. We got that symbol on the left on the top. Let's see if I can find that on here. It looks sort of like the symbol for autumn, but I don't think it is the symbol for autumn.
Autumn is the top middle, or like the second one down to the right.
Right.
Jesus.
I don't see the one on the top left.
I don't either.
Okay, so on the second one we've got autumn on one side and
Summer. Mm. Maybe because we looked at it, now we can talk to him and ask him questions.
Nancy.
No. Nobody knew anything about an alchemy lab?
I guess we haven't talked to everybody about that.
Well, we talked to as many people as we could about as much as we could.
Oh, you again.
Yeah, we didn't do her or the cafe lady, but I think she would do it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if the cafe lady was gonna know much. What is this? Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah.
What? This
Okay.
is Vladenia, right? Vladena?
Oh,
Yeah.
you again.
Huh. We can't go back there. Is it just not there anymore? Interesting. Okay. The guide says you have to solve the top of this, which we did.
That is a priceless artifact. Don't forget.
We did that part. And then it says there's a poem on the wall of her store
Oh.
called the Crystal Poem. And
The crystal poem.
is it in the room with us? I don't think
That
it
doesn't
is.
make
What do you mean? Oh my god, is this it? I thought those were
Yeah.
lights. Okay.
Intricate. This is the same mark that I saw on Oscar's artifact.
Yo, I don't think I would have ever seen this.
That's why we need help from
Yeah.
the internet times.
Search for my mark to unriddle the box. Order the symbols. Then brilliance unlocks. Seek first the jeweled craft of the father of Cain. Follow the path of the creature Iosis along Golden Lane. Find the symbol of he who bestowed honor of night. Then the winding stars find whose omen strikes at midnight. Okay. Did we write that down? Okay. We sure did.
Seek first the jeweled craft of the father of Cain.
So, is that somebody? Is that this guy? I mean, are we talking like biblical Cain?
I know.
Like Adam? Or is there a Cain mentioned somewhere? The jeweled craft of the father of Cain. Follow the path of the creature Iosis along Golden Lane. Jeweled craft of the father of Cain. I mean...
Please remember to be careful.
Got a stag. I mean... The jeweled craft. I feel like it's probably that.
Right.
And
Great.
then follow the path of the creature Iosis along Golden Lane.
Ooh.
That's the symbol for gold in the background.
Oh, perfect.
I think that's the symbol for gold. So maybe that. Find the symbol of he who bestowed the honor of knight. A king? Then the winding stars find whose omen strikes at midnight. The death, right? The one on the clock that...
Oh, yeah.
No?
I think I need more information to crack this one.
We don't.
You keep saying that, Nancy, but I don't think we do.
I think I need more information to crack
I
this
wonder
one.
if, do we have to go look at the clock now? Do we have to talk to him? Do we have to talk to her? Is it because Nancy
Nancy.
hasn't put it all together?
Potentially. Let me see if I can talk to her about the poem.
Oh, you again.
No. Do we have to
Is there somewhere in here where they talk about pain or something?
There was yeah, the scepter and royal apple. So I feel like, yeah, jeweled apple for Adam is definitely the right thing.
Yeah. The symbol for gold is like a target.
Is it?
According to the poster on the wall, yeah.
What is this? Interesting. So what does the poem say about gold? Follow the path of the creature Iosis along Golden Lane. creature Iosis. That doesn't ring any bells for me.
No. So maybe we do need more information.
That is a priceless artifact, don't forget.
I think I need more information to crack this one.
Are you sure about that, Nancy? Fine. I just don't... Who can we ask about it? Search for our mark to unriddle the box. Order the symbols, then brilliance unlocks. Seek first the jeweled craft of the father of Cain. Follow the... So... This is the R symbol, and like we've got the father of Cain, and then we've seen those elsewhere too.
Clock. There's one on the bottom of the puppet. There's a kitty cat.
Is that his kitty cat that's just like out here? It really is out here just chilling. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the clock. First the jeweled craft of the father of Cain. Follow the path of the creature Iosis along Golden Lane. Okay, yes. This is the Winding Stars Find, whose omen strikes at midnight, which is this one. So we need the path of the creature Iosis along Golden Lane, and the symbol of he who bestowed honor of night, which is technically on the bottom of the puppet.
Yeah, the puppet.
So maybe we just need to go look at that again after having read
The Cain one is the
I think
tree.
I think it's this.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve. And then we've got the puppet for...
It's definitely the shield. So we need the last R.
Follow the path of the creature Iosis along Golden Lane. What does that mean? Where did we see the other one? I feel like we found another R at some point. Is it in here somewhere?
The creature Ios.
Seek first the jeweled craft of the father of Cain. Follow the path of the creature Iosis along Golden Lane. Golden is capitalized. Find the symbol of he who bestowed honor of night. Why is golden capitalized? There's another one there. Hourglass and Moon are in bold here. Kepler, Planet X for Pluto. That's it. Can we text someone for help about Iosis?
Found it, because I feel like that's why she saying she needs more.
Yeah, it's something we just haven't seen yet, maybe. But where would it be? Along Golden Lane. Perhaps something out here? What are you doing out here? Can we ask anybody about it? You don't know anything about it, do you?
Hello.
No. Is it something we can read about in here?
Dobry den.
I should get going.
Yeah, come back sometime.
Done? honestly, if we know 3 out of the 4, I mean,
Right. It's like I'm
Right.
thinking we have to find it in order for that thing to unlock, because at this point, yeah, we
Yeah.
could just I mean, we did that. I spun that one all the way around and nothing happened. The one that we don't
I wonder if the crown on the first one is right though, or if it's the tree. Because there's no crown in that like picture.
in this,
Yeah,
but there's an apple.
there is an apple. Oh, it's the apple crown. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I get it now.
Does he have something about? Can we talk to you about anything?
Hey, Nancy.
I should get going.
Bye.
Here's a picture of the kitty.
Oh, cute.
I'm gonna ask this lady. Do you know anything?
Hello, my dear.
Help us.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You are romantic. A secret conspiracy of criminals haunting the streets of Prague.
Have you ever encountered them?
If I have, I didn't know it.
Okay.
Do you know where they keep the crown jewels?
They have replicas on display
The real ones.
in a vault in the castle complex, no?
Yeah, I mean, supposedly.
Adela told me that King Leopold II had a royal alchemist in his court.
This does not surprise me. We have an entire section on alchemy here. Books in English, too.
Do you believe that he had a workshop? Could it still be around here?
A hidden workshop? I have heard of hidden passages. I remember. They have an exhibit on alchemy at the castle.
The one overseen by Oscar Dvorak?
If you say so.
Okay.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to work with.
Anytime. You ask the best questions.
Did we get whatever there potentially
We
was?
got the map from. Are on this page. Oh my god, sorry, that was loud. Maybe that's just telling us to.
Right. Yeah. This R.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like. The creature Iosis along Golden Lane. The sun?
Friend symbol.
Huh?
Says, is there a different symbol for sun somewhere? You're right, this one does have a different thing for. Oh, no, it's the same thing for.
I just feel like. What are you telling us? It mentions something to X here, which is the snake sort of symbol. That's on. just really feel like we should be able to solve it.
Please remember to be careful.
I think I need more information to crack this one. I think I need more information to
Shut
crack
up,
this one.
Nancy.
That is a priceless artifact. Don't forget.
Alright, I'm gonna look at the guide. Just to see what it
Yeah.
says. Okay, the poem references the mural of Adam and Eve above the Golden Gate. Traveler to find the R symbol, note the delicate border.
Order.
What is it? What's the deal with the border? Is that relevant? What
3
was-
times. What if it's like order?
Something about this? I don't.
I don't even see order.
Right, you can like barely see it. I can't zoom in or anything. Okay. Next, the poem mentions the creature Iosis, which you can learn more about in the book Alchemy's Golden History from the Cafe. The symbol, an Ouroboros serpent, appears as a historic house sign in Old Town on Golden Lane near the West House. Notice that this R's border has a theme with mystical symbols.
Oh, the border on the R.
Oh my god, we just straight up haven't found it.
Okay.
It's over here.
It's over here. Wow, look at that.
All right, Nancy.
All
Are you
right.
satisfied?
Okay.
Because the other R's we have are all much more official looking, right? I guess the one on the bottom of the puppet shoe is not as like stamped on the side of a building like these other ones are.
Still though, it's got like the exact symbol on the other shoe. I feel like
Yeah.
that.
I also feel like that should count. It's not like on the statue or something, is it? I'm just gonna check. So there's one up there. Is there one like on the front of, or on this somewhere? Or on this obelisk? I don't think these have anything on them. Yeah, I don't think I've seen another R anywhere
Yeah.
in official capacity with that shield next to it.
Please remember to be careful.
And then the top
That is
one.
a priceless artifact. Don't forget.
Do we think it's the trees?
It said to look at the border, which was like, I don't get it. Is there any other shield?
No, it's just that.
Hannah,
I
go in a different order. Don't know for why, but
okay, Iosis. Oh my god. Common symbol Ouroboros. Wait, Nancy, do you see that? I feel like those are the things.
yeah.
What are we missing? I don't know that I get why those symbols are not enough. I don't want to talk to you. I want this. No, I want this.
Please remember to be careful.
I mean, if the order is wrong, then what?
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 This one has a mark on
What do
it.
you mean?
What did you do?
I was just clicking on it to see if I could let me rotate it again, and it just opened. Those are the four symbols. We didn't move it.
I don't. Okay.
Why?
Not so fast.
Oh my
This
God.
cannot be removed from the museum.
Okay. All right. Sure.
Sure. Well, I mean, it happened, so good for us.
Not so fast. This cannot be removed from the museum.
Okay. Is that?
You managed to open the artifact?
Yeah.
I
Somehow.
hope you
I don't know how I
mind.
did it.
It's kind of what I do.
It does not appear to be damaged, and I had been looking forward to seeing inside. Just make no habit of touching exhibits.
I understand. I am curious, though.
We found it in the original Royal Palace structure in the tunnels beneath the castle complex recently. It dates back to the 9th and 10th century.
What are these tunnels?
You have not heard? Tunnels beneath Prague, from the times of nobles and kings. We're in the process of restoring them, but not all are safe.
The artifact seems very old. Whose was it?
Rudolph II. You will not know he ruled from 1576 to 1612, I believe.
Oh, yes, as Holy Roman Emperor. How did you deduce that? You could say I am professionally interested.
We found a note in the same tunnel from a council in his court. Lehman. He helped hide the artifact before the end of his reign.
Now that it's open, what will you do with the artifact?
I will keep it here until I am able to examine it privately and enter it into Degas. What difference is it to you?
Privately?
No more questions. I must go. Please view the exhibits that are open to you.
Okay.
Created by floods. I mean, can we go in there now? I really want to. I don't know why I'm so drawn to these tunnels.
Well, yeah, they're secret tunnels.
Ah ha 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 ha!
Okay.
Now I'm satisfied. Okay. What's this way? Got lots of spooky, like, relief. Okay.
My gosh, I can hear my neighbor's dog right now. It is the teeny tiniest low rat dog, and it is a menace.
They
It
have a
barks at
tendency
everybody.
to be.
It'll bite you. Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna hug the right wall, and then hopefully that'll take us where we can see all the things. What is that? Hello? Hello? What is this secret cabinet? I want to go in there. Or at least look in there. Charles Bridge. I've walked across that. Ooh, hello? Okay. That is something. Let me look at it. Alright. We don't have, like, what we need to be down here yet. Or to, like, solve something down here yet. I don't know why these make me feel like they're, like, end game.
Probably.
It just
Yeah.
feels like an end game place. But at least we can look at everything, see if there's stuff to see. I've only seen a symbol on one of them so far, or noticed a symbol on one of them so far.
Ooh. Hello.
Right? It's like
It's Hogwarts.
this isn't where I came down. Where does this take me? Oh. Interesting.
Nice.
This is
Ugh.
horrible. I hate this. I hate that.
Locked.
Oh, let's try our key.
Locked.
Is that definitely how?
Oh
Locked.
Okay. Doesn't
Can't go that way.
What?
no. The way we came?
yeah, this is where we came down originally. So I guess we have to go back out through these stairs over here.
My God, it won't stop barking.
Hello.
Obnoxious.
Anything new
Hey.
to chat about?
Are the Residente real?
You've been reading my script. Yes, they are real. They've been active for centuries.
How would someone join them?
Are you considering a life of crime?
Maybe?
No. I'm wondering what kind of person they attract.
They attract loyal people who
You.
care about Proc and its citizens.
Clearly.
Honor among thieves.
I'm not familiar with this expression. Many regimes in our history made everyday acts a crime. The Residente are not our biggest criminals.
Ah. Sympathetic to their cause?
I like tradition, as you can see.
I should get going.
Bye.
Okay.
I don't like Puppet Guy. He's my number one suspect right now.
Yeah. Oh, this guy in here is also.
You again.
Yeah, this guy, I feel like it's between them for me.
Nancy.
Okay. I mean,
That is a priceless artifact. Don't forget.
It's got the.
Not so fast. This
whatever
cannot
that
be
is
removed from the
symbol.
museum.
Like, I feel like we should write down these.
like the shapes or something.
Yeah. Green triangle.
I'll take a picture. The other ones don't seem to have symbols on them though.
Yeah.
So, what does that mean as far as? Is there anything in here about?
Quintessence symbol.
Yeah, it's this one. But like,
I know what it means, but.
yeah. Hello. Boop.
Hey. Wonder if we're gonna get an achievement for petting the cat.
I hope so.
Okay.
What did that get us though?
Like nothing.
Like what did the there has to be something that the gems like unlocked for us to like interact
Yeah.
with. Maybe this guy wants to talk about it.
Dobre den.
No, he does
I
not.
should.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought we would be able to talk to what's her face about the gems because she's like a jeweler.
Yeah.
Did I try and talk to her after we found them? I think I did. I swear.
Oh well, that hint in that loading screen said, "Don't forget to phone a friend," but it doesn't let us do that.
Oh, you.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't. She doesn't care about them. I'll check my phone here in just a second. Does she want to talk about the jewels? They're not her jewels, are they?
I have nothing more to say.
No, she does not.
You're so rude.
Who
Okay.
would know about this?
Not available. I'll track down a different lead. I'll call back another time.
Hey, it's Ned. I can only assume you're calling to hear my lovely phone voice, so here goes. I can't come to the phone right now because I'm probably buried under an avalanche of books. Please send help. Or, you know, just hit me with a text. Peace. Wait, it's dumb. Forget I said that.
Even your voice message.
Like, when is the Dean dude gonna show back up?
Police are supposed to call us back.
I just don't understand what
Please
we are meant
remember to be careful.
if we can't even look at these. And like, I don't recall seeing anything that they could unlock in some way. Like the order of them or the way they look or something. Right? I mean, all right, it's time. All right, something about that box.
It's in his office.
Yeah. So.
The one that we can't even touch, really?
Right, like I tried clicking around on it and it didn't seem like we could really interact with it much, but I don't know. Maybe I missed something.
Did we try the key on it?
I think so. I'm just not sure if I understand the mechanics of the like. Oh yeah, we can't try the key on it.
Right. Can we do it before we like zoom in on it?
Mm-mm. Oh? Oh shit.
Oh.
Let's take a closer look.
Okay.
Have I seen the
Oh.
symbol before?
We done seen that before.
Now
I
it makes
seen the
sense.
symbol
We have to go
before?
steal it.
Indeed. And we just stole that puppet, I guess.
I guess.
Do we just have that puppet? No.
Out of the way.
Can we look at... Hello? Where did that go? Okay.
Threw it out. We don't care.
Dobredin.
Okay, bye.
I should get going.
Yeah.
You didn't notice we opened the box. It was all an illusion.
He... Yeah, just really doesn't care, I guess. So, do we go talk to... Well,
just-
I feel like we can talk to Oscar and the puppet guy. Do you have anything to say? We found another puppet. No, okay. Can we get this guy to go away somehow?
Nancy.
Okay, what if we look at this
a
now?
priceless artifact. Don't forget.
There must be a better time.
Yeah. How do we make it a better time? There wasn't like a sleep mechanic, right? Time just passed on its own whenever it did earlier.
Yeah. I feel like he took it when it was nighttime. I don't know.
Can we sound off an alarm or something?
Oh.
We've read this before.
Oh, okay.
It's talking about taking care of his cat. How do we advance time? Or just get him to leave? Maybe we go to the cafe and it'll just like kind of automatically do that?
He got... Oh, that was when she left. They were like fighting about something.
I hope you have time to enjoy Prague.
Oscar de Borak, head of minerals and gem.
I was thinking maybe we could pretend to be somebody and call him away somehow. What else could we do? Could try talking to her. She hasn't wanted to talk to us in a long time, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go away, sir.
Must be a better time. Like when, Nancy? Like when? Excuse me?
Enter the darkness. You have nothing to fear. If it is a ghost you seek, some may be near.
Surely we couldn't have just clicked on that the whole time.
What the fuck? No. No. No, I don't like that. Have we really missed this?
I don't know.
Prague, city of kings, city of ghosts. Beware the night, for you may encounter 12 headless ghosts crossing the Charles Bridge.
Ghosts will
Executed at
follow
Old
you
Town
home.
Square, they seek their missing heads, left hung in iron baskets from Old Town Bridge.
This is actually, like, I feel like in real life I would love something like this. Like, really cheesy, over the top.
The Mad Barber is dying to give you a new look to impress the Emperor. Sadly, his local shop failed when he traded his barber's blade for a beaker. You see, the Mad Barber believed that after mixing and cutting all day, he could use alchemy to gain his fortune by turning metal into gold. He died with nothing to his name. Lore says that he continues to roam the streets with his blade. Move quickly. He may want more than just your hair.
I love
The
this.
heck?
This is amazing. Is there not one for all of them? Oh.
Or you may fall victim to Perta, the daughter of the lords of the House of Rosenberg, who once lived in this very palace complex. They established their own castles until Emperor Rudolf II purchased the Rosenberg houses. One Rosenberg daughter got her own castle when she was married off to a nobleman, who turned out to be not so noble. The death of her evil husband was both a blessing and a curse. When Perta refused his request for forgiveness, he cursed her, but it was she who got the last laugh. To this day, the tales speak of the spirit of Perta dwelling in this ancient castle as the Lady in White. But should she don black, the color of night, it is her spirit who seeks out the one who is sure to die. Look closely, quickly now. What does Pertu wear? Linger longer if you dare. Are you certain you won't be the one her spirit seeks?
Oh, I hate these footsteps. They're
You
spooky.
have chosen wisely to retreat behind closed doors to avoid such dangers. Or have you? Venture further, if you dare.
Okay.
The Dalibor Knight. The wearer of this armor joined the people's uprising in Plaskovitska in the 15th century. His reward? A death sentence. But he was not alone while he awaited his fate in the Tower of Prague Castle. See his companion.
Alright, the violin dude.
This violin kept the Dalibor Knight company through all his troubles. All heard his playing until the day of his death. And beyond. Some say when
Oh,
moonlight
a
falls
secret?
on the knight's armor, a secret will be revealed.
Did it move? Move?
Secrets for me? Secrets? No?
Those who dwell too long in this room may face a mournful wrath of the knight himself. Linger at
If this
your
thing moves at some point, it's gonna scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to borrow
Oh, we
this.
took them all.
Just gonna borrow these. Alright. Nothing
Looking
on-
at something?
I don't really think there's much to... Okay. I think that's all the whole tour. It's just those
Yeah.
5, I think. Oh my god.
What? Is it back up?
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible.
Okay. Let's go to that chest. I will say, thus far in the guide, I didn't see anything about the tour, so that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah. Hello? Oh.
This guy's just unbothered that we are messing with stuff, I guess. Does
In
this
the wrong
matter?
places. You see, like, the squares not with the squares.
Yeah.
Will it rotate if you do that? Oh, yeah.
What? Just go that way. Why? Oh, I see. I have to bring them all out in order to push them back around. Interesting. So we want this one here. No. Well, I fucked that up. Alright, we want triangle, then square, then diamond, then
Huh.
Oh.
Little key.
a little key for me.
Oh, does it go in the snow globe?
It
Whoa,
does.
The inside moved.
Oh my god. The floods below hide secrets lost. Okay, we're getting
Is that one of
somewhere.
the paintings? It is the bridge painting.
Ah, things are happening. We know what to do for once in our lives.
Feels good.
Is this one? Yeah. Okay. We have to find it again. And hell if I remember where the heck it was, but
Yeah.
here we go.
How has nobody ever found this? It's just begging to be solved.
My God. Okay.
Oh hi, Braves here. Hi. Long time no see. That's our bad, not yours. We are the inconsistent ones.
Yeah.
It's good. Going well so far. Is this a pipe puzzle?
Ho ho.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting. Where are we trying to get that to? Yeah, this one's had some good puzzles and stuff in it so far.
Let's shine a light.
Aha.
Cannot with Nancy sometimes.
It's so funny. I don't know what we're trying to do.
We'll figure it out. I'm assuming, my assumption is that we're just trying to get the whole thing lit up.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Be a 3 for.
Yeah.
Oh.
What if we... No. What if we did...
one has 4 on it. I don't see. Where are we?
Yeah, I don't. So, who don't you trust in Digital Prog yet from the people you've met? There's a puppet, like a puppeteer.
The puppet boy.
That.
And the jewel guy.
And the jewel guy. I just don't trust either of them yet at this moment.
I definitely trust the girl in the computer shop and the man that fixed the puppets.
Yeah, I don't get villain vibes from either one of them either.
Heck, Pinocchio. He is sus. It's like, I just want to liberate Prague and go back to traditions, and it's very like, okay, what are the lengths you're gonna go to for that?
Right, you're like, alright, dude, sure.
Oh, that seems like the place for that. Have you finished the game, Brave? Oh my god, you're so close.
I know, but how do we... There's just not any that like line up with these. There's except for there's this one. Is it as simple as just...
Oh, maybe switch the 3 down below. So like the second one that you put in that has 3 of them.
This one?
I can't see your cursor. I don't know. Like,
can you do like row and
5 over 2 down?
Okay, this one.
Yeah, put that one all the way down at the bottom.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
But rotated.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah. Oh.
Ah! Thank
Yay!
This is why there's 2 of us. Watch plenty of streamers who have, so won't spoil. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I have my suspicions, but
This
ooh.
must be the old alchemy lab.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was any of them, really.
So cozy.
This is very cozy. I'm looking for cards.
Yeah.
I also like, I don't know why we're collecting cards. I'm just collecting
Is
cards.
it just an achievement or?
I don't know. You know, it's been rare that we have like a collecting thing like that in an Nancy game that seemingly doesn't have a super big point.
I think there's something inside. I need to get it out somehow.
Do you think that? I mean, that's cool, but
I know I wouldn't pick this up and be like, "There's something hidden inside." I'd be like, "Yep, That's a rock or a mineral of some kind. Ew. Okay. I don't I don't know why I needed to do that.
Take that?
No, it's just sitting there. And I can't move this now.
Oh, sure.
So, we'll come back to that.
Maybe we take a picture.
Yeah, we can. It's probably a good idea. Alright. This feels like such a,
What a curious cabinet.
Baldur's Gate kind of room. I don't know why. Like, you just, sometimes you go in through people's basements and find alchemy labs and stuff, and okay, there's a mortar and pestle, and we've got symbols. Alright. Interesting. So a lot going on in here. Are we gonna brew some fun potions, or
It seems like.
make some like alchemical combinations?
Oh.
Hello? I don't know how I made that move. Oh, okay, I see. Do you have to get them all lined up? Same thing. Oh, no? I don't know why I didn't like that.
Were symbols on that paper that we got. It was the trident and the 4. I guess there was only 2.
Oh, I fucked it up. Alright. I think I can get the same one in all of them. I don't know if that's what I meant to do.
That
was like an Easter egg, it sounds like. Okay, well, I don't think that's what we're meant to do. Did I get an Easter egg? Yeah, Nancy drew in the philosopher's egg. Okay. Ooh. Alright, take a picture of that. We probably already have this, but or some version of it at least. Okay. Alright, what did we have? I can't access my inventory here. So
okay.
So what is going on with this?
Looks like Bigfoot, bear in a chair, and a lion.
I think that's the knight.
Oh.
I don't know what either of these is. go back over to the chest. Are those symbols that are in that book in here? There's the one that looks like a 4 and then like a trident. I don't see either one of those. I mean, that's kind of similar, but not quite.
Yeah, they're not the same.
Is the one I lined up the only one that's on all 3 rings? I think it is.
And you did line it up and it didn't work?
Yeah, that's how we got the Easter egg, but
okay.
That's all it did. So I'm assuming there's going to be specific ones we need to do. I don't know what... What are we doing here? Are we gonna like make something blow up? Brave is on a case of relaxation and culture finding in Venice, Italy. Does that mean you are in Venice, Italy, or are you playing Phantom of Venice? Because if you're in Venice, Italy, have a great time. If you're in Phantom of Venice, good luck to you, my friend. Nice hotel in there for 5 days. Nice.
So exciting.
That's very exciting. I don't... I'm just moving shit around. I don't know what's going on. It's like you can... Oh, that feels safe to mess with. What do I do with this? Oh, I see. Can you like... Oh?
Drink it and die.
Huh. Okay. We need more information. There's got to be more somewhere. I wish we could bring like that rock. Brave, you need to make sure that you play some Scopo while you're there.
Oh gosh. I mean, what are we doing in here? I don't know. What is that about?
Yeah, like I can't. Oh?
Oh!
Oh my god. Oh, I swear to god.
Okay. Oh, look, it's the symbols on their head.
3 symbols. Look at that.
So it's earth, fire, air.
And it's these 3. Earth, fire, air. But then what a...
I don't know, maybe it's like... Do we do water first? I don't know what the second question mark.
Alright, let me take a picture of this page. So... I mean, this hits 3 different symbols.
Yeah.
But these are not the symbols on here.
Maybe it's for the potion?
Alright, so the first one is the like rectangle with 4 swoopies, and I don't see that. I don't see any of those on here.
Yeah. Like,
do we have to
go-
make them though? Like, okay, so the second 2 symbols are for Scorpio and Virgo. I don't see the rectangle one. Am I blind?
I can't currently remember. It's like... Oh, I took a picture of it.
It's just a rectangle with like a loop on each corner.
Oh, I see that. Do you think it's Gemini?
Oh, that one. Maybe. So it would be Gemini, then Scorpio, then Libra. I don't know what we're supposed to gather from that.
Oh, either.
And then the other one in the order said that it was... What did you say? It was earth, fire, air?
Yes.
Is there like, are these symbols on the potion bottles? I don't think that's what's on there. No, they're more simple than that.
They're the periodic elements, I think.
Yeah, so the ones on there are... I wish I could make them closer. That one looks like copper to me. And then...
Yeah.
Mercury? I don't see a hollow crescent.
I don't either.
There's one facing the left, but it has a circle. But that could be just silver. So copper, mercury, silver, gold. What is that one? I don't see the one on the top right. Yeah, some of these I don't see on here. Some of them I do. It's like these first 4 I see on there, and then these these three I don't really see on there, so. It says to do Earth symbol first, which is the knight, which is, I'm assuming, like, we are maybe meant to find out like what his armor's made of or something. Like maybe each of those pictures represents an element of some kind.
I wondered if it was just the order we do. Is that our sample in the right? In the test tubes.
Someone has been here recently.
Oh. The one with the like cork in it? Is that the rock?
This? Oh. I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is the order we're supposed to do it. So we're supposed to mortar and pestle and then burn it and then put it in here, which with a rock. But then what do those symbols mean that are in the front of the book? Because in this book, the X for this, which I don't know why there's 2 question marks here, if that's relevant or not. This lies right between these 2 symbols, which are Gemini and Cancer, I guess.
Fixation and solution.
And this says boil and solve.
Okay.
So first we...
Oh, is that what those symbols are then?
So first we... Gemini is boil. So the first step would be boil. And then, but how do we know what to boil is my question.
That's what I'm saying. Is the rock in that test tube? Are we supposed to be doing it to the rock?
In this? I think that's the rock right there.
Can't see, I'm sorry.
Oh, in the jar at the, like, at noon on the table, like, the center one with the air
Oh.
sign.
Is that it?
I think that's the rock in there.
Oh.
In this thing?
Yeah. I was thinking of the unmarked test tube. Like, it doesn't have a symbol on it.
Yeah, I can't click on it, or... I'm assuming whatever we end up making, we'll put in that.
Oh, it's empty. Sure. Okay.
So...
Weak.
I think we're supposed to boil whatever it is first.
Boil, distill.
and then take.
Take and solve.
So maybe it's like we have to mix them. This is so... The controls of this are so weird. It's like, it also... It will only let me move it in this arc. Whereas before, if we like put something in there and then added something and then it lets me put it in here at that point. And then lets me put it in this. I don't get it. Do we add something else to this?
Whew. Let's hope the next one smells a little better. So every time we do it, we add something?
I mean, I guess, but it won't. Now it'll only let me go to the trash. Like, it'll only let me do these 3 things. Oh.
Okay, so we need an order.
We need to, yeah, we need to figure out which bottles we need to use. And I feel like that's what this is saying, is put these 2 together and then add this and then add that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, is there like an alloy that his armor is made of?
Oh, interesting.
So if we mixed like copper and something together.
What do the other ones mean?
I don't know what the other 2 symbols mean. There's one's clearly like some sort of lion, and I can't make heads or tails of that.
Yeah.
What is that supposed to be? What is that? Like, I can't eat my brain.
Like night. Honestly, they look like monsters or something. Maybe they're monsters from the store.
Earth, air, fire, water.
I should finish what I'm doing here first.
Oh, for real though? Okay.
All right. I mean, that helps because it means everything we need is here, honestly.
Yeah, true.
And then, like, what the hell do we do here? Like, this feels unrelated to all this.
There's just no way we're gonna know. How do we know?
Whew. I've made worse in chemistry class.
I feel like we're missing some story that's supposed to, like, tell us what order to put them in.
Like, so those symbols gotta be, like, around somewhere. And this is, like, the only thing on this desk that we can interact with? It seems like it is.
All that's telling us is that we have to do 2 things in the whatever, 1 thing in the water, 1 thing in the, or not water, the elements, you know?
Yeah, but it's just like, I'm trying,
more.
how do we associate these with, like,
Oh my god. The zodiac elements, or the zodiac signs line up with an element on that other page. On the page that you were on, but on the left side,
yeah.
like Gemini is shoot, whatever.
Oh.
The 69 one is silver.
Oh, so, okay.
Mercury.
Okay.
They really made that page look insignificant.
Okay, alright, so. First we do... Which one came first? Gemini? Which is the little one with the devil horns. That one. Yeah?
Yep.
And then it goes to this one. Okay. And then we presumably take this and put it in here and add the last one, which is this. But then we have to mix this with one last thing, right? Yeah, because it just like dumps it.
I didn't take a picture of that book, but it should be 4 things, right? Because it's
think it's only... I mean... I think it's only 3, right? Because it's this, but then it... Are we saying that's landing on this?
I think it's landing on the 69.
Okay.
Or the...
So then this gets in here. We add this. We boil. And then which one does the 69 line up with? The moon.
Silver.
Let's hope the next
Oh,
one
that
smells
doesn't
a
bode
little
well.
better.
Question. Do you think the fact that the X on the 69 and the X on the paper matter? Because, you know, the X is in the first box where there's 2 elements.
Maybe so we start the other way around, you think?
Oh, maybe.
So maybe it's moon with this mashed up.
Yeah,
And then
right.
this with this boiled. Okay, this seems promising. And then we add this.
I have a good feeling about this.
Yeah,
Yay.
you're right.
There we go.
Hey!
What is this thing?
A puzzle that actually like made logical sense after we like sat with it
Got
for a
all
little
of
bit.
yeah.
Hello?
Can we look at it, Nancy?
What is it, Nancy? What do you mean? What is this?
Nancy. Oh,
There we go. Okay.
look, it's okay. When we get out of this room, I think I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
I need to go.
It should just be pretty straightforward. So we need that one. And then what happens when we move this one? They both move. We need to move this way. Yeah, okay, so
I am worthy. A
Oh my
certified
gosh.
alchemist. Seems like the alchemist was clearer on chemistry than my professors.
okay. Forever sleep at a touch of the lips.
I'm like poison.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, mess with any more of these. Okay, what is this? Okay. Another coin. She's not interested in taking that one. Okay.
This looks like it belongs in a museum. I can't read any of this.
Oh my god, it's the clock in the cafe.
Oh my god, you're right. Okay. Well, let's take a picture of this.
Sure.
Coin. Oop, nope. Hold on. be thorough here. Like, what is the purpose of this? This is just something.
Why aren't we taking it?
Right. I feel like we should be stealing it. Okay. Interesting. So can we leave now? Yeah. All right.
Sweet.
All right. I'm gonna get us to the clock in the cafe.
Yeah.
If I can. God.
Oh. Stuck here forever.
I mean, maybe. At this rate. Just following the left wall at this point because I am turned around. Hello? Am I crazy?
Close.
Are we stuck? We're not. Let's back this way.
Ben, I don't.
I can't tell if I'm just missing the same hallway every time or what. Okay, well, we'll figure out how to get out of here next time. All right, well, we're going to call it a night there, everybody, but thank you for watching, and thanks for hanging out. Brave, it was good to see you and chat. I hope you enjoy Venice. Have a wonderful time. Very jealous. That sounds amazing. But... all right, everyone, have a lovely evening and rest of your week, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.